What's up, everybody? It's the Bills Faithful Podcast. We are back halfway through the season. I got my boys, James, Tone, representing the Bills Faithful. We're back. We can't
Let's go.
describe a little bit about what's been going on. We are halfway through the season, boys, and we are excited. We're going to get right into it, gentlemen. We were 4-0. I'm going to jump right in it. We were 4-0,
Mm.
lost two, one to the Pats. Terrible game. Take a bye. Come right off the bye. Coach's corners glasses on. we get a win against the Panthers, and then there it is.
Right.
And then we take down
that
KC. Then we take down KC. Guys, what is going on right now? I need to know your thoughts, especially of this last game, the Chiefs game, which was an afternoon game in Buffalo. Beautiful day. I want to hear your take from what you saw. Highs, lows. Give us a recap. James, you want to hit it first?
Yeah. What a great 4 quarters of football. I mean, there are some little things you can nitpick here and there. That's every game, but just some complimentary football. I think I heard that in WGR. They just, all phases really came together really nicely there. And I think if we would have fell to 5-3 there, I think it would have really dampened a lot of Bills fans' moods. I know we're like, oh, well, we always beat in regular season, can't beat in the playoffs. Maybe they'll reverse it. I wanted to win that game. I don't care. I want to stay close to the Patriots. I want to stay close to the Colts. I know it's a far shot. I think we got like 20%, 25% to get the 1 seed or something like that. But if we lose that game, I think we drop down to like 5%. So having that hope still alive there and just kind of knocking the Chiefs down on their spot in their Division 2 was really fun and just great. Josh looked comfortable there. It was so fun to see him doing that. It almost felt like last 2 games he just wasn't confident, used his legs a little bit. It was great to see. I want to see some more out of some players, Keon Coleman, but everyone really stepped up in a great way. And it was fun to watch. It's a good week.
Yeah.
Yeah, going into the game, I think we were texting about it ahead of time. I didn't have the warm and fuzzies. I'll be honest with you. I thought if any regular season matchup with KC we were going to lose, I thought it was this past week. KC was really starting to hit on all cylinders, I felt like, especially this is probably their best group of receivers they've had, I think, in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Really, right? And with their speed and everything, we've just looked kind of slow at the beginning of the year. But, man, I was really impressed how we played. It felt like an older game. It felt like a game from last year, a couple of years ago. It kind of reminded me, that lull we had, it kind of reminded me of, before we made that switch to Brady. Remember we had these couple bad games where it's like, man, we just couldn't get anything going. And you kind of wonder if it was, I think it was really led by the defense, to be honest with you. I was so impressed. I don't know what you guys thought. One of my big takeaways, their pass rush was fantastic. Like,
Gosh.
Mahomes couldn't do anything back there. It was awesome. I mean, what a value that Bosa pickup is looking like. He was on fire. He was on fire.
Yeah.
And man, is it nice to see some top end speed on the back end with Hairston. But the big one, I know we'll probably get into it too. I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, but Cole Bishop was fantastic. Where did that come from? I think he had like 4 or 5 batted passes where it was super athletic play. Like, man, that just gave me so much more confidence in our team. It was great. It was an awesome game.
I thought he looked phenomenal too. I think Bean must have just been literally beaming in the box seats because this is exactly what he wanted. This is the exact script of a defense that he wants to get over the hump of the Chiefs. They saw the Eagles do it. He saw it. We all knew, bolster the defensive line without sending 6-7 guys. Sorry about that. You're sending 3 or 4 guys there to try to get Josh. I mean, how cool is that? And no Taron Johnson, by the way. We do lose Hoyt, which I was really feeling awful about. But
that was hard.
I thought, man, holy cow! Our Hairston was running right with Rice, right with Worthy. I don't know what play that was. I love that. I thought that was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really complimentary football. I mean, James Cook looked awesome. Obviously, that tailed down towards the end, but they established it enough in the top end that they could throw the ball around. I mean, it looked more like an offense where we can pass it, right? So, I would love to see some more spread around to wide receivers rather than tight ends. That worries me a little bit. But, one play I wanted to bring up to you guys, I've been thinking about it this week. I don't know if you guys remember, it was in the fourth quarter, and I think we had a 3rd and 3 maybe. It was towards midfield, and we're just trying to burn clock. Do you remember that play where James Cook, they faked the run to him, and he went out and caught that short pass? Where has that been all year?
Exactly.
Like, can the guy get some third down reps, please, where we throw the ball to him? I was like jumping up and down saying, see, they bit on that so hard, and he was almost gone. I mean, it was fantastic. And those are the kind of plays like when we had Thurman and we were just crushing it, right?
Yeah.
Thurman, I'm not trying to equate James with Thurman as far as pass catching, because Thurman's maybe one of the best ever. But bring that out in his game. We paid all this money to the guy. Use him. I loved that play. To me, was one of my favorite things on offense. It wasn't a huge play, but man, we gotta use that more. That was huge.
I agree.
Yeah, I thought that was a great call by Joe Brady, and I feel like we're utilizing Cook a little in a lot more this season, which I want to get to that maybe on our second podcast as we're talking, because we want to shorten these up a little bit, but obviously give you some really good stuff too as well. So if you could, while I'm here talking, subscribe, please. If you could, share it with some friends and family. We'd love it. We are the Bills Faithful Podcast, and this is what we talk about. So, yeah, big win against the Chiefs. We are currently really in a good spot, not in a great spot. That Patriots seem to be playing really, really well. And so kind of concerned about that. But that Chiefs game, I thought, was a nice. I think, Jamie, you said it right. I think it was. I was concerned about it. I'm like, why do I have to be so concerned about a Chiefs game in the middle of the season? Like, I'm so sick of this. But it is important, and it was important to beat that team. It keeps the Chiefs further away from the playoffs, which is always good. We've beaten the Ravens, we've beaten the Chiefs. Those are good, solid wins. Losing to the Pats was a tough one. In my opinion, probably one of the toughest losses we've had so far this season. But as we're moving forward, I feel like I'm really, really excited about what the defense is going to do in the offense. So, which brings us to our next segment. James, this is the stat of the day where Jameson shares his stat of the day that he gives us every single podcast here at Bills Faithful. James, what do you have?
There we go. Let's keep talking about this defense. I mean, it's so fun finally, right? So about that pressure, okay. Brandon Beam's going to be happy about this one if he watches. I doubt it, but it's okay. Bills pressure Patrick Mahomes 52.6% of dropbacks, which in all of our 9 matchups since 2020, that is 14.3% higher. Okay, a higher pressure rate. And I didn't feel like they blitzed too much, so that's a good sign, one. But this leads me to say it's a winning recipe. Mahomes completed 3 for 16 passes, 61 yards, and an interception when he was pressured. There's your answer right there.
Huge.
I think the score made the game a lot closer than what it really was. They don't get that 4th and 17, for example. Like, that's a pressure where he got maybe 20-yard pass. Like, he was running around on there a lot. So great praise to our defense. I think a lot of this is Sean calling the plays too, coach's corner there. I mean, here he is. I mean, we can talk to him after the show, but it's just been a great thing there. So I want to highlight that of like, look at this recipe right now. Look what happens when you pressure the guy. We can win. So I want to share that.
What do you guys think the impact of Sean calling plays has been? I feel like, it's been the last 2 games. I just feel like there's more juice. Don't you guys?
Totally.
I don't know how much he was calling before, but it's pretty obvious when, he's sporting these glasses, which, It's leveled me up. I feel smarter right now.
Absolutely.
But he's also held like a play sheet. Have you guys noticed that in the last couple
Yes.
games? So I think it's had a really good impact. I love it. I hope he keeps doing it, to be honest with you.
Our
That's his
defensive ranks
strength.
are higher when it's
Yeah.
calling. I saw a thing the other day where, there's 10 games when they're each calling plays in the past, and pretty much every category ranked higher when he was calling plays. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
I do like it, Tone. I agree with you. I think it's good. I think Sean, when he sees something that kind of has this like reoccurring thing, I'm really appreciative of him because he does like to make that change. I think he makes those changes, tries to make them. I wish it could be quicker, but like maybe a halftime change or whatever. And sometimes that does happen, but in this case, I think he's like 2 games and. We're not pressuring Derek May at all. We're not pressuring Penix at all. Like, what the heck's going on? They're just back there just tossing bombs. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We know that doesn't work. So I think it's a great move. So
don't you guys think we're one of the better teams as far as making adjustments at halftime, though?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm amazed sometimes the tale of 2 halves when we play. It's like, what were we doing in the first? Could we have not maybe installed that in the second quarter? But anyway,
yeah.
I just really think, I mean, that speaks directly to coaching, right? I think it's awesome. So,
yeah. Fantastic stat of the day, James, and that is our Bills Faithful stat of the day with Jameson, as we always do for every podcast. Our final part of this little series we got going on here is the Reverse AFC Power Rankings, and I'm curious to know what these guys have from 16 to 1. It has been changing, morphing every game, especially with I'd love to go back 4 weeks ago when we did our other podcast to now, but guys, we're going to start off with 16. I just want to hear it straight from you. 16 to 1. Tone, who's your 16?
I mean, 16 is the Jets. I mean, they're in fire sale mode. Did you guys see that little clip of that dad telling his kid that Sauce Gardner got traded?
I saw that.
Did you see that? Gosh, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I felt bad for the kid, but I've been there.
Yeah.
Jets are. I mean, they're fire sale. They're going. They're stocking picks at this point. They're going for a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to get even worse. I don't know if they'll get more than 1 win, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we'll see them in a few years. See how they look. I got Jets as well as 16.
I have Titans. 15, James.
Titans.
Tone?
I have Titans as well.
I have the Jets. Yeah, so I have Jets. 14, Tone.
Right.
I have the Browns here. I just, I don't know what the move was to get rid of Flacco, but it's a dumpster fire. I mean, talk about one of the worst moves ever to get Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
I mean, that has set them back 5 years as a franchise.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's going to go down.
How mad are you if you're Myles Garrett? Like, what a waste, dude. Talk about a waste of talent.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, Browns for me too at 14. Yep.
You had Browns too, James?
Yeah.
Wow, I have Miami here. I don't know why I have Miami here, but I have Miami at 14. Yeah, anyway, Miami. I got 13, I got the Raiders.
I got Dolphins.
Jameson and I are locked in. I have Dolphins.
We're locked in.
Solid, very nice.
I only gave them the nod over the Browns for Tua. I still think he's a good quarterback.
Yes. 12, I had the Browns. James?
I had Raiders.
I had Bengals here. I mean, did you
nice.
guys see that stat? How they've scored 80 points and they lost both games? That's never it's happened once in the 60s.
It's incredible.
Just get one stop, dude. That was so sad.
They were joking about Bengals and Browns if they could combine offensive Bengals and defensive Browns. They would actually have a good team from Ohio, and it was just cracking me up so much.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
they'd still be 5-3.
They would be. Oh my gracious! Tone, what you got for 11?
I have Raiders, which is kind of a disappointing team to me this year.
I know.
I kind of want to see what they did, but I know Brock Bowers was hurt. They've had some injury stuff, but yeah, I'd put Raiders here.
James?
I had Bengals.
I had Bengals as well. All right, we're going with our final 10 here. Number 10 I have is Houston, especially with Stroud being possibly concussed, and I think he's out this weekend. Tone?
Yeah, I have Houston here too, and I don't know if you guys remember that podcast he was on a couple years ago where he ranked himself top 5 and left Josh Allen out of top 5 of quarterbacks. So,
Ooh.
sorry, buddy. That's why you're 10.
That stings. Houston for me as well.
Oh, nice. So 3 Houstons at the 10 spot. Number 9, 9, 8, and 7. I don't know. I went with Pittsburgh with 9.
I picked Jags here. I don't know. Steelers play a little bit more clean football than the Jags. I know the Jags on paper might have more talent and maybe more youthful, but I don't know. The way Trevor Lawrence plays sometimes, I don't know. I thought he would be something, but it really hasn't quite get there yet. So I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, we'll see.
For record, I had to go Ravens here. That's a big hole to get out of. I mean, it was kind of a coin flip between them and the Steelers for me, to be honest with you. But
yes,
I pick Ravens first before Steelers just because of record.
Sure.
Yeah.
8, I have the Jags. James?
I have Steelers actually, and I have the Ravens right up. It's a little bit more of a hot take. That's not really like how I think seeding will go. There's total shot that I think Ravens may not make the playoffs, but if you're telling me would I rather play the Steelers or the Ravens, I'd rather play the Steelers. So that's how.
Yes.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Good.
I had Steelers here.
Very nice.
Yeah.
As dangerous as this team is, and I pray that they don't make the playoffs because Lamar is looking good. I have the Ravens at 7, in that final spot in the playoffs, and yeah, that's what I have. 7 Ravens.
Sure.
Tone?
I have Jags here. I thought they, picked up a wide receiver, free agency. True. Trevor Lawrence is kind of coming along a little better. I think they have a better coach and stuff.
Yes.
I think they deserve to be in the playoffs this year over the Ravens. That's right. It's a coin flip there.
Very. James?
Yeah, I had the Ravens.
Ravens at 7. Yeah. Final 6. Starting with 6, I have the Chargers. Tone?
Same. I have Chargers too. I couldn't put them below the Chiefs, or I couldn't put them above the Chiefs.
Correct. Yes.
I just think they've had too many. They've had too many injuries on the O line.
I know.
And they're one of those teams. It's like you got to prove it to me. They just have never won and not gotten in their own way. They'll be better with. They're better with Harbaugh, but yeah, I've had a lot of injuries.
James?
Yeah, Chargers as well.
3 Chargers at 6, which probably puts all of us at 5. Are we all going Chiefs here?
That's what I have.
I don't. I have Chiefs higher.
Oh!
I know the record's that way, but I think they'll win the division. I really do.
Oh,
who do you got in this spot then, James?
I've got Colts at 5.
Whoa!
Wow!
I got a few hot takes. I do.
Daniel Jones.
When it comes January, it's all that's going to matter is Bills, Chiefs, and usually be Lamar there. That's until otherwise. That's how it's been. That's how it's going to be.
You heard it here first.
Does not matter what it is right now.
You heard it here first.
Colts could be 1 seed. Chiefs might be 7 seed. Chiefs will beat them. I promise you. The Colts will
I have to put my hot take glasses.
What do you think about that?
That's my hot take.
Check my cornea.
Hot take coach. It's a hot take coach.
Listen, I'm going for clicks right here.
I got to call New York to get a replay of that.
Seriously, check the replay. Number 4, I have the Broncos. Tone?
Yeah, I'm with you, James. I'm in the Broncos as well.
4 Broncos. Jameson's probably doesn't then.
I have Patriots.
Oh my! I like this.
I think we're heading in the right direction, and it is no longer we're in an era now where it's not a given that we win the division, which to some fans might be fun. It kind of stinks now, but they're a good team. They're young. I just don't know. They almost kind of lost a bad one to the Atlanta there. I know we did too, but I don't know. I don't think they're totally unbeatable. Their schedule's a cakewalk though. So just because I'm at 4, I don't think they'll be the 4 seed. They really could on paper and schedule win the division just because of their schedule.
I don't think they win this week against the Bucs though.
I think
they lose Tampa Bay this week. But
side note, Tone, Patriots versus Chiefs in the playoffs. Who do you take?
Ooh, I mean, you got to do Chiefs. Andy Reid against a rookie quarterback. I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't. Spagnuolo would have a field day there.
We're on our final three. Jameson, I'm going to hear yours first.
I got Broncos at 3.
Number 3. Bo Nix and the Broncos at 3. Tone?
I have Patriots here. Yeah,
I as
I've
well.
been impressed with them. The one thing that really annoys me about them is Stephon Diggs and how he just like talks so glowingly about Drake May being his quarterback, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You passed up a Lamborghini for a Chevy Impala in my mind.
Yeah.
But whatever. Have fun.
Whatever.
He'll
Also,
blow out.
he's not really mad
fall off
about
the deep
getting
end.
like no touchdowns. He's got like 2 touchdowns in the year, and he'll have a few good games, but he's like playing that like role. I'm like, why can't you just play that role with it?
You could have.
I think Drake May is great. I really do, but Josh
I do. I do too. I'm really
I agree
impressed
with
by him. He's a really good pick for them for sure.
I'm going to give you my 1 and 2 just to finish it off because we'll probably obviously know it. So I'm going to give you my 1 and 2, and then we'll go to Tone. My number 2 is the Colts, and I put the Bills at 1. I feel like the Bills are going to win the next 3 games, and they're going to take the lead in the AFC. So that's my take. Jane or Tone, what do you have?
James, we have the same top 5. So I have Bills, Colts.
Nice.
I can't trust Daniel Jones yet. You know what I mean?
can't.
Like Jonathan Taylor's a beast. He's awesome. Great runner. That'd be a tough matchup for us with our run defense. So I think we almost match up better against like the Chiefs than we do the Colts. But I mean, it's Daniel Jones. They got to prove it, just like the Chargers.
Right.
I think it's great the season they're having. I think it's a cool story with the daughter kind of bumping in as the owner and being on the sidelines. I think it's great. It's fun to see them good. But you got to remember too, if they don't win 1 seed in their division, which they probably will, outside of a dome, how are they going to play? How are they going to play in the winter? I don't know. We'll see. But I have the Bills tops too.
James?
Yeah, and I love their coach too. The Colts coach, dude loves football. He is the schemes that they're kind of running and stuff like that. And the fact that they're a good team. I put them lower than what you guys have, but they're a great team. They have 6 turnovers and only losing by, whatever, 7 or 8. That's you're a good football team, that kind of thing. I have Chiefs 2, 1 Bills, just because I don't think Chiefs will be 2 seed. I think they will be lower, but to me, when it comes time to it, Chiefs will. Yeah, they'll be there, and they're not going away, So, and Bills the way it plays it right now, number 1. So we'll see if we can keep going.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be great, guys? Hey, awesome take, gentlemen. Power rankings, the reverse power rankings. You heard it here. Bill's Faithful Podcast. Subscribe if you could, and that will finish up our first podcast. We'll see you in a little bit.
Go Bills.
1. There we go. Go Bills.